session. We're just getting started in just a minute, and just want to give a shout out to Perry, who you know and you love, but she's not here. She's currently on the beach soaking up the sun. So, my name is Morgan, and I'm so excited to be here today talking about our spring items. Spring is in full bloom, so I want to show you some of our Color Crush pink pieces that really embody that spring vibe. Just a reminder, you can shop all of these pieces right here on 78andsunnyapparel.com. And if you're joining us from social today, if you see anything that you love, leave us a comment and we'll shoot you a DM with the links to buy directly from the site. Also, if you're new here, you can subscribe to our emails via our website and get 15% off of your purchase. An extra thank you to everyone tuning in today. You can also use our code LIVESEAS, which is LIVESEAS, LIVESEAS, for 15% off your purchase throughout the entire month of April. All right, so let's get started talking about these pink pieces. Right now, we're definitely crushing on pink for spring. It's one of my favorite spring colors. I love the warmth and the femininity of spring and pink, and I think it brings just such a vibrant look to your closet. So I'm so excited to show you all of these options. We have lots of different shades, lots of different silhouettes for you in all these beautiful pink colors. All of these pieces can be easily dressed up or down and definitely bring that spring feeling to your closet. I'll start first with what I'm wearing. So I have on our Cliffs 78 and Sunny raglan sweatshirt in the color cream. It's pretty, it's so soft, it's really stretchy. It has raglan sleeves and some colorful block lettering, like varsity inspired lettering on the front. I also paired it with our high-rise barrel jeans, which is a style that I was so looking forward to trying when we first dropped them. Barrel jeans are so in for this season and for 2025 in general. So if you love these, you can also shop these on the site. By the way, they have a high rise, they're really relaxed, they have a tapered fit. They have a little bit of stretch, so they're definitely a comfortable fit all day. But if you want more of a relaxed look, maybe consider sizing up in these jeans. The inseam on these is 26.5 inches, and I'm 5'4" for reference, just so you can kind of get an idea of how they might fit you. All right, and with that, I'll start talking about some of these pieces. So the first one that I have for you is one of our favorites. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's the Brooksville one-shoulder sweatshirt in magenta. Just to show you some of the details here, it has a big scoop/boat neck that you can wear by itself or off one shoulder. There's this beautiful rib trim at the front that also continues to the banded bottom. This is such a soft piece. And it comes in several different colors. If you're interested in checking out some of the other colors, there are many on the website, but this is in the color magenta. This is such a laid-back closet staple. Like I said, one of our best sellers. So definitely check that one out. To go with that, we have our Beach Days fleece short in the color also magenta. These are really relaxed. They're perfect for casual lounge days. Like if I was spending, kind of a chill weekend at home, I think I would definitely pair these two together. These are 3.5 inches on the inseam, and they have an elastic waist with a little bit of a kind of cinched detail. They're basically begging for kind of a lazy day in. So this set is perfect for those more casual days. Moving on, this is one of my favorite pieces. I'm so excited. This is such a classic. This is the Jetty button-up striped shirt in pink stripe. I'll bring it a little bit closer so you can see some of that pinstripe detail on there. It's a relaxed, kind of oversized fit, and it has, obviously the classic button down. There's 2 chest pockets on here, and it's made from breathable, super breezy, 100% cotton. If I flip it around, you can see that there's kind of a yoked detail on the back, which elevates it just a little bit from your regular button-up. This is something that you can pair with maybe trousers if you're headed to the office. I know I would. Or you can throw it on over a more basic tee and pair it with your favorite jeans or some shorts for kind of a more casual vibe. I think if I was like headed to dinner or, getting some drinks with some friends or something like that, this would be such a nice option just to add, something a little bit more elevated than maybe your basic tee. All right, moving on to the next piece, we have the short sleeve fleece zip up in the color magenta. This is such a fun twist. It's kind of like your average hoodie, but it's just a little bit better. It has obviously these short sleeves and they're elbow length, so you know, not too warm for some of the warmer weather. There's the zip down the front with a split kangaroo pocket, so if you bring maybe some smaller things with you, there's room to store those. And it has the drawstring hood in the back, which is adjustable. It's super soft, pretty mid-weight, and it's kind of like your favorite cardigan, but better. It's like kind of the throw on and go piece that maybe you didn't even know you needed. So check this one out. It's really stretchy, really soft. I think you'll love it. Alrighty, and then moving on to some more kind of closet staples, I would say. This next piece is our Soul V-neck tank in magenta. This is a relaxed fit tank with kind of cut off, like sort of muscle tank style sleeves. It's 100% cotton, which means that it's really breathable, it's high quality, and it'll be durable for wearing it again and again this season. It has a really flattering V-neck with like some ribbing on here. I'll bring it closer so you can see kind of like the thicker details around this area. And also, if you look at the bottom, there are some little side slits down here, which is just that much more elevated than maybe your average tank. This one is perfect for wearing on its own, but I also would pair it maybe with a cardigan or something that I love to do with like basics, especially V-necks, is to add maybe a necklace or you know, other pieces of jewelry that you love. I think that's a really fun way to elevate a staple. All right, up next we have the the Seabreeze boat neck puff sleeve tee in the color magenta. This one is also 100% cotton, which is perfect for kind of warmer weather. Keeps you cool and it's breathable. I love the boat neck on this. A boat neck is just kind of more elevated than a crew neck in my opinion. It's just a little bit more of a, you know, thoughtful detail. And it has, you know, some cinching up here. I'll bring it closer so you can see the stitching details at the sleeves. I think this is so much more like effortlessly elevated than perhaps a regular tee. Again, easy to pair with maybe jeans or even a skirt. I think if you tucked this into like sort of a flowy midi skirt or something like that, added some of your favorite jewelry, maybe a handbag, I think this is just such a fun way to add some extra detail and some extra elevation to a classic like jeans and tee or jeans and shorts look. So again, this is the boat neck puff sleeve tee in the color magenta. All right, the next item that we have is another one of our classics. This is our Edgewater off the shoulder tee in the shade magenta. This one can be worn straight across the neck. It's kind of it has a wide sort of boat neckline. Or if you're feeling up to it, you can wear it off the shoulder as well. It's super slinky and stretchy, and it also has a rounded hem here at the bottom with kind of a bit of a longer hem in the back, just for that added elevated detail. It's, like I said, super stretchy, really lightweight. I think it's perfect for everything from lounging to casual events or time with family, things like that. I would again probably pair this with maybe a barrel jean, maybe like a mom jean and some sneakers for just kind of an elevated casual vibe. This is another great time to mention that don't forget, if you see anything that you love during this stream, you can use the code LIVESEAS, LIVESEAS, on our website and get 15% off of anything that you purchase. Just want to mention again that if you see anything you love on social, send us a DM and we'll send you a link right to the product. All right, moving on, I have another one of our best elevated basics for you. This is the SoCal short sleeve top in rouge. I'll bring it closer. There's some detail on here. It's like a little bit of a heathered fabric. Again, it's super lightweight, really slinky. This is like the perfect kind of comfy meets cute look. It's like your favorite V-neck tee, but just that much better. It has a pretty relaxed fit, so easy, just like easy breezy. There's short dolman sleeves, which adds kind of some interest. It's not just necessarily your classic short sleeve tee. Another detail that's one of my favorites is that it has a center seam on the front and on the back. And again, it has that kind of rounded high-low hem. So there are so many details about this tee that make it not your average V-neck. I think this one is such a good elevated staple for your closet, and it comes in lots of colors. Again, this is the color Rouge if you're interested in this one. All right, moving on to kind of a layering piece. This is our Palmer Ranch fleece V-neck top in the color Rouge. This is the pullover that really does it all. It has a super relaxed fit. There's a V-neck. It has dropped shoulders and some really cute seam details like here. And if I turn it around, you can see that the shoulder seams go on the back as well. It has a longer hem that's a little bit longer in the back, so this is perfect for pairing with your favorite leggings or even some biker shorts when the weather starts to get warmer. I would definitely also love this as a lounge option. I think this is one of those that, you know, works for lounging at home, but also you can dress it up if you're going somewhere casual, like a dinner or out for some drinks or something. This is the piece that you definitely go to throw on when you want to look good, but you don't have, don't want to put in too much effort, I would say. So jeans, leggings, shorts, this one really does it all. And it's so soft. I would say it's kind of a medium weight, but you won't even know until you try it how super soft it is and stretchy. So again, this is the Palmer Ranch fleece V-neck top in the color Rouge. All right, this is one of my favorite pieces that we have to talk about today. This is our Sage off-the-shoulder pointelle sweater in the color Deep Rouge. This is such a stunning piece. I love the texture on it. It just brings like such a boho, like romantic feel to your outfit. It's relaxed with some drop shoulders. I'm gonna bring it closer so you can see really some of that beautiful, like very intricate detail. I think this is such a beautiful option for this season. So some other details about this, there are some ribbed cuffs here. Let me show you those. There's ribbed cuffs and there's also ribbed trim on this. I love thinking of this maybe over like a white tank top or another basic with, I'm imagining myself wearing this with a skirt, I think. I think this is the perfect like flowy option to go with another flowy piece on the bottom. But it also could do well with maybe some wide leg jeans or a tapered jean, some sandals. The options are really endless with this. I think it's just such a romantic, striking piece. It's 100% cotton, which means that it's so lightweight, and the open knit keeps it really breathable even in warmer weather. I think if you really love boho pieces, if you love to make your looks interesting through some texture and some bright colors, this is a piece that you need in your closet this spring. All right, we're gonna talk shorts now. This is one of our best-selling pieces. People love these shorts, and for good reason. These are our Taylor shorts in the color Rouge. They have a mid-rise waist, which mid-rise has been in, last year, and the trend continues this year. Mid-rise is a classic for almost all body types. And they're also tailored with some like cuffed seams at the bottom, and they have nice like slant pockets that look really clean and just professional. These are such a good alternative to wearing just regular denim shorts or jeans in the spring or the summer. I think the color makes them such an easy way to elevate your outfit without trying too hard, They also have on the back some buttoned pockets. There's 2 of them back here. These are so easy to dress up or down. You can pair them with maybe a basic tank or a graphic tee. I think they'd also look good with maybe a button up or some loafers, something like that. So like, again, the options are endless with these. They're stretchy, they're soft, and they also have a 4-inch inseam if you're curious. So I think that's a good, just like middle of the road inseam option. They're made from a cotton twill fabric, so they stay breathable, they're durable. These are definitely a closet staple for this season. All right, this is another favorite of mine. This is our Valencia jacket in the color Rouge. It's kind of, you know, your favorite denim jacket, but better. I think this is such a good layering option for the spring. It's a twill jacket, and it brings definitely like a fresh twist to kind of a classic closet staple. Some of the details are that it has a gorgeous button front design, which is, you know, you can wear it buttoned all the way up. If you want more of a classic look, you can leave it open over a graphic or a basic tee. It also has 2 buttoned pockets on the front and a nice like crisp pointed collar. It's pretty structured, yet the denim is so soft and it's pretty stretchy. I would say it's a pretty regular fit. It's not like necessarily cropped, so you can wear it with trousers, shorts, jeans, anything. Any rise. This is a really beautiful option for layering this season. All right, and last but not least, I have this fun graphic tee to show you. This is our Mère Amour graphic tee in the color Rouge. On the front, it says Mère, which I'll bring up to you. That means mother in French. And on the back, it says Amour, which means love in French. This is made from 100% cotton, once again, so soft, so breathable. It's such an easy way to add some interest or, you know, some personality to your look. I love a graphic tee for that reason. I think it's just, you know, a step up maybe from wearing a basic tee. And also, this is an effortlessly cool way to celebrate, you know, you or a mom that you love. If you are a mom, I think you'll love this. It's so cute with maybe some jeans or even with those tailor shorts that I told you about earlier. I also think this would be cute with the jeans that I'm wearing, some barrel jeans. So that's another one of our favorites this season. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us today to talk through some of our Color Crush pink pieces. Just a reminder that you can use the code LIVESEAS, LIVESEAS, on our website, 78andsunnyapparel.com, for 15% off of your purchase through the entire month of April. Also, thank you so much for joining us on live, and if you want, you can subscribe to our emails through our website to get 15% off all new customers that subscribe to our emails. So thanks again.